Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Top 5 Friday. Yeah, I said that I was going to have a review but the way that my phone was working, it just didn't work out. So it's okay. I'll have one out for probably Monday. I'll probably have one out on Monday. I'm actually getting this video out on time. So, all right, without further ado, I am going to get into this Top 5 Friday, which is remakes. Remakes are like a thing that's hard to pin down what it actually is because there's so many different movies that get lumped in with the term remake. Basically, any movie that is based on that has come after another movie that's about the same thing or the same name is called a remake. So, like, The Evil Dead is called a remake of Evil Dead. Even though it really isn't, doesn't have the same characters or anything, and movies like this, like I was really, because these two obviously would have made my top 5 list, but I just could not, these aren't remakes. One, John Carpenter's The Thing, again, that gets lumped in as a remake of The Thing from Another World, but it isn't. The Thing from Another World is an entirely different adaptation. The Thing is not an adaptation of the movie, it's an adaptation of the book, so it's another movie that's based on Who Goes There's novel, so it's just not a remake in the strictest sense. Another one that's borderline is The Town That Dreaded Sundown. It's more of a meta sequel that also throws in a lot of references to the original. This is this movie, I'll say this, I absolutely love this movie. I think it's one of the more underrated movies of this decade because it is, like, no one talks about this movie, and if they do, they're like, yeah, it was okay. I think this movie was awesome, but not a remake. Two that I've been rewatching lately that just missed: Piranha, fun as fuck, fun as all hell, man. And Dawn of the Dead, just missed. I'm a Zack Snyder fanboy, and I've been on a tear of watching his movies lately, and I just think this movie is probably one of his worst movies, but that is not a negative whatsoever because I just think he's one of the most talented filmmakers working today. And one of the most misunderstood filmmakers working today. But I'm going to get started with my actual top 5. Number 5 is The Uninvited. This is a remake of A Tale of Two Sisters, which I actually still have not seen. It is by the same filmmaker as I Saw the Devil, so I'm sure it'll be really well shot and everything, and I'm sure I'll like it. But as far as remakes go, this is my favorite of the Asian to American remakes. The Ring, The Grudge, trying to think of anything else, but I think this is my favorite. Well, this definitely is my favorite of all of them. I absolutely love this movie. I like the cinematography is amazing. I love the setting of this movie. I think the drama is really well done. The mystery of what's going on is kept really on guard. Like, rewatching it, I'm like, yeah, how did I miss what the ending is? But it's really well shot. And Emily Browning is in this too, whom very underrated actress too, and I think she's amazing in movies like Sucker Punch and things like that. Number 4 is going to be the first of 2 movies starring this actress. You know who that is. This is Let Me In. We recently reviewed this on our podcast. I gave it a 9.5 out of 10. This movie is just all around so beautiful. I do prefer this one over the original, but slightly. You can't really say which one is, like, better because they're the exact same movie, but a couple shots and a couple story changes. It's the same movie. But they're both just so beautiful for what they are. One of my favorite vampire films of all time too. probably one of the greatest vampire films ever. Both versions are like the greatest vampire films ever. Like as far as like well-made technical aspects, they are probably the top. They're just so amazing. Number 3, this is going to be another one. Actually, well, I guess I haven't seen the original of Tale of Two Sisters, but all of these I actually prefer the original. My Bloody Valentine 3D. Yeah, this is a remake, obviously, of the original 1981 classic of My Bloody Valentine, and yeah, I love this movie. I love the 3D aspect. It's shot from where I'm originally from, my hometown, and it's just a really I don't know, it really connects with me. I love watching it in 3D. I watch it 3 times every Valentine's Day, you know, from the 1st to the 14th. This is not my favorite Valentine's Day movie, but it is my second favorite, and yeah, I think Patrick Lussier did a fantastic job directing this movie. Number 2, another movie I do prefer over the original, but, you know, this is one of my, oh man, one of my favorite slashers, and that is Sorority Row. Oh, man. The amount of fun I have with this movie is just amazing. It is so awesome. It's so much fun. Yeah, I'm already giving away, I guess, my rating for this movie by saying what I rated Let Me In, because we'll be doing this for our upcoming podcast here coming up soon. Yeah, it is just a load of fun. The kills aren't the greatest, though, to be honest. When I'm having this much fun with characters, I don't give a 2 shits less. It's kind of like Cherry Falls or something like that, where I'm just having too much fun with it to really even care what the kills are like. My soul will take another one of those to be an example, but yeah, just an absolute blast of a movie. It plays off the cliches of sorority life and all this. Like, it cliche after cliche of what you think a sorority would be like, and it's fun as all hell. And coming in at number 1, of course, I think I've said this many times before, is the Carrie remake. Yeah, I love this movie. The only thing that I can say about this is I really wish that we could have a director's cut of this movie one day, because this is like one of those movies that I feel like really deserves to see what the original what Kimberly Price wanted this movie vision of Kimberly Price's Kimberly Pierce. Yeah, I think this is just really well done. I like this every bit more than the original. Yeah, it's just I love it. I know people are kind of like so on it there, and nobody like really hates it. They're all just like between 6 and 7s or something like that. But I think this movie speaks to me in more ways, and I think it's just fantastic film. Yeah, and it's Chloe. Yeah, we'll see. This year could introduce another Chloe movie into my top 5 remakes. Don't know. Like, apparently it's not supposed to be a remake, but we'll see. Suspiria comes out, so I'm really excited to check that out whenever it finally gets released. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. Next week is going to be... I don't remember what next week's is. But either way, I'll see you on Monday with my update video. Peace.